Absolute darkness blankets the earth, a canvas of deepest night. A profound silence reigns, broken only by the faintest whisper of anticipation. Dramatic, reverent music begins to swell, hinting at the dawn's imminent arrival. The darkness seems to pulse with the rising crescendo, a symphony of untold stories. The pre-dawn air hangs heavy with mystery, as the world holds its breath awaiting the light. The cosmos erupts in violent expansion, a blinding flash tearing through the void. Stars ignite, their ancient light struggling to pierce the encroaching darkness. Celestial bodies collide in a cataclysmic dance of creation and destruction. Vast oceans materialize from the chaos, their waves mirroring the turmoil above. The elements separate, forging a new world from the remnants of the old. A voice echoes through the nascent universe. Genesis 1 to 1 to 3. Light and darkness clash in a rapid, chaotic ballet as the earth takes form. Oceans surge and continents split, the world convulsing in its violent birth. Mountains rise like jagged teeth against the sky, the planet's skeleton emerging from the primordial soup, and the narrator proclaims the dawn of existence. The first 3 days of creation, the sun and moon find their celestial balance, casting light upon the nascent earth. Oceans teem with life, as schools of fish surge through the waters, a symphony of motion beneath the waves. The air fills with the vibrant flutter of wings as birds ascend, painting the sky with their graceful flight. Narrator proclaims, the sun, the moon, the stars, the sea creatures, and the animals, all created. A solitary hand descends, disturbing the stillness of the dusty ground. With painstaking care, the hand molds the earth, giving form to the figure of Adam. A breath of life stirs the dust, animating the sculpted form with slow, reverent power. Genesis 2 to 7 to 8 echoes the narrator as a divine act unfolds in the quiet of creation. The camera pulls back, revealing the vibrant, flourishing Garden of Eden, a paradise born from dust. Under the radiant sun, the Garden of Eden unfolds, a vibrant tapestry of life and serenity. 2 trees rise majestically, their destinies intertwined. The tree of life, bathed in a gentle, golden light, promising immortality, and the tree of knowledge, veiled in shadow, its secrets whispered on the breeze, a silent challenge to innocence. In this paradise, God bestowed upon Adam and Eve every conceivable gift, every pleasure, every delight. A voice echoes through the garden. But he also gave one single, absolute rule. They must not eat from the tree of knowledge. A solemn warning hangs in the air, a prelude to temptation. Sunlight filters through the ancient trees of Eden, casting a mosaic of light upon the serene garden where Adam lies in peaceful slumber. A divine light bathes Adam, concentrating on his ribcage as a miracle unfolds. Eve materializes from his side, a vision of breathtaking beauty and grace, fully formed in the gentle light. Their eyes meet across the tranquil space, an unspoken connection forging between them, filled with wonder and untouched innocence, as the narrator declares. And so, Eve was created, born from Adam, a testament to unity and companionship. In this moment, they knew only purity, untouched by the world's burdens. In the tranquil Garden of Eden, a shadow stirs as the sleek, cunning serpent emerges near the forbidden tree of knowledge. The music shifts, a tense, sinister undercurrent weaving through the air, foreshadowing temptation and deceit. A penetrating gaze, the serpent's eyes gleam with ancient knowledge and hidden intent. Eve's eyes widen, reflecting a mix of curiosity and innocence as she becomes the focal point of the serpent's attention. The serpent and its deceptive nature, a voice narrates, sealing the moment with a sense of impending doom. Bathed in the radiant glow of the sun, the Garden of Eden flourishes, an untouched paradise of lush greenery. The serpent emerges, its scales shimmering like jewels as it winds sinuously through the verdant landscape. Eve, with a thoughtful expression, stands near the forbidden tree, its branches heavy with ripe fruit. The serpent's voice cuts through the stillness, a subtle challenge cloaked in innocence. Did God really say, "You must not eat from any tree in the garden"? The narrator's voice echoes, adding gravity to the unfolding drama. The serpent's question hangs in the air, a subtle challenge to the divine decree. The air is thick with unspoken tension, the fate of humanity hanging in the balance as Eve considers the serpent's words. Under the oppressive sun, shadows stretch across the Garden of Eden, where temptation takes root. The serpent's face, a mask of cunning persuasion, hovers close to Eve's, his words a dangerous whisper. Eve's eyes flicker between the serpent's gaze and the forbidden fruit, ripe and heavy on the branch. The serpent twists the truth, weaving a web of deceit. A voice narrates, unseen but ever present. Doubt, a subtle poison, seeps into Eve's mind as the serpent promises forbidden knowledge and power. In slow motion, Eve's hand reaches out, her fingers tenderly caressing the forbidden fruit. She plucks the fruit, its skin gleaming in the radiant light, and takes a bite. Her eyes widen, pupils dilating as the flawless Garden of Eden begins to crack and distort around her. She offers the fruit to Adam, an act that will forever alter the course of humanity. In the Garden of Eden, Adam succumbs, biting into the forbidden fruit. A single, sharp crack echoes, heralding the end of innocence. Knowledge floods their senses, a torrent replacing divine ignorance with stark awareness. Their eyes open, not to paradise, but to the piercing sting of shame. Driven by newfound fear, Adam and Eve frantically seek to conceal their nakedness with fig leaves. God walks through the Garden of Eden, his presence casting a long, somber shadow over the lush landscape. Adam and Eve cower, hidden amongst the trees, their faces marked by growing fear. The narrator observes their futile attempt to escape divine notice. God's presence filled the garden, yet they foolishly attempted to hide from his all-seeing eyes. The vibrant beauty of Eden stands in stark contrast to the dawning dread in the hearts of Adam and Eve. In the Garden of Eden, Adam stands uneasily before the divine presence, sweat glistening on his brow, his face contorted with fear and resentment. Adam gestures wildly towards Eve. Eve, trembling, points a finger at the serpent, coiled serenely beneath the forbidden tree. The air thickens with unspoken accusations, a silent storm brewing between them. Adam throws the blame to Eve, and Eve to the serpent. Echoes an unseen voice, sealing their fate. The weight of blame hangs heavy as the sun casts long shadows across the garden. At the gates of Eden, a fearsome angel stands guard, a flaming sword cutting through the air. The verdant paradise beckons behind Adam and Eve, a stark reminder of what they have lost. Their figures are silhouetted against the radiant garden, now forever beyond their reach. The narrator's voice echoes with the weight of their fate. And so, Adam and Eve were cast out from the Garden of Eden, their innocence lost, their future uncertain. Adam and Eve, clad in rough animal skins, stand at the edge of paradise, their faces turned towards the radiant Garden of Eden. Their eyes reflect a profound sense of loss as they gaze upon the lush sanctuary they can no longer enter. Before them, an angel stands sentinel, his presence an unyielding barrier between them and their former home. The angel's sword blazes with celestial fire, a symbol of divine decree and irreversible separation. The narrator's voice echoes with solemn finality. Their fate is sealed. Suffering and hardship await them, but hope remains. Though banished, a flicker of determination ignites in their eyes as they turn towards the unknown future, shadows lengthening behind them. A path stretches forward from the garden, bathed in the hopeful light of day. Inspirational music swells, filling the air with promise and drama. The narrator's voice echoes with a powerful message, a motivational message about the choices we face today. The path beckons, symbolizing the decisions that shape our destiny. Barren landscapes give way to blooming valleys, a vibrant transformation washing over the ravaged lands. Rivers once choked with despair now flow, their waters crystal clear and teeming with new life. In a breathtaking display of newfound harmony, a wolf and a lamb rest side by side, ancient animosity forgotten. Creatures, once symbols of conflict, now embody a serene unity under the bright, forgiving Sunday. A voice echoes across the rejuvenated earth. 1,000 years of peace has dawned. From the radiant heavens, a glorious golden city descends, its form shimmering with untold grandeur. Spires of gold pierce the sky, reflecting the sun's embrace in a dazzling display of light. Light dances across the city's golden surfaces, creating a spectacle of pure, unadulterated radiance. Each tower gleams, a testament to an age of untold power and boundless creation. The city floats serenely, a beacon of hope against the canvas of the sky. A beacon of hope, a testament to untold power. The golden city arrives, echoes the narrator, heralding its magnificent arrival. Within the golden city, figures in radiant robes move along paths of pure light, their faces shining with elation. They ascend towards the golden throne, their journey a testament to their righteousness. Upon the throne sits the king, an embodiment of boundless light, overseeing his glorious domain. A city of pure light and joy, where the righteous ascend to meet their king, echoes through the radiant streets. Dark clouds gather, a malevolent shroud engulfing the sky above the bottomless pit. From the abyss, a colossal red dragon emerges, its form magnified into a terrifying spectacle. Its scales shimmer with an ominous light, reflecting the encroaching darkness. Narrator. Evil has returned, more potent and malevolent than ever before. Narrator. An old, wicked king, consumed by malice, rallies vast armies, supported by monstrous war machines, to march against the Golden City. Beneath the radiant sun of the Golden City, the true king emerges, his piercing blue eyes reflecting unwavering resolve. A golden sword gleams in his grasp as he mounts a pristine white steed, a beacon of hope against the horizon. He leads an innumerable host of winged angels, their golden armor shimmering like a divine promise. The narrator's voice booms, echoing the awe of the moment. The true king and his army, on the ravaged battlefield, a symphony of steel and death, rises as two vast armies collide. The ground trembles under the relentless march of countless feet and the deafening clash of shields. An epic battle unfolds, a clash between the forces of good and the encroaching darkness of evil. Booms the narrator as the chaos intensifies. Without warning, the sky cracks open, revealing a glimpse of otherworldly power. Fiery storms descend from the heavens, painting the battlefield in hellish light. The forces of evil are engulfed in a blaze of unholy fire, their screams lost amidst the divine wrath. The battlefield is a maelstrom of fire, the inferno's roar drowning out all other sounds. The wicked king and his generals scream, their defiance turning to despair as the flames close in. Flames dance with wicked glee, consuming the battlefield and all its horrors. The narrator declares with grim finality, the wicked king and his forces were utterly defeated. Everything is reduced to ash, the battlefield a graveyard of embers glowing against the darkened sky. Silence descends, broken only by the crackle of dying flames, a testament to utter annihilation. Under fiery skies, a figure begins to descend. An archangel appears, his golden armor gleaming against the inferno above. The archangel approaches, the narrator warns, as the divine warrior descends further. The golden figure descends, a beacon of hope or a harbinger of doom amidst the fiery expanse. From the heavens an archangel descends, wings ablaze with celestial light, a beacon against encroaching darkness. Below, a multi-headed red dragon, a monstrous embodiment of fury, awaits the heavenly warrior. The archangel, a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness, engaged the red dragon in a battle that would determine the fate of the world, echoes across the ravaged battlefield. The clash of good and evil resonates as the archangel advances, unwavering resolve etched on its divine face. With blinding speed, the archangel plunges its glowing sword deep into the dragon's heart, a decisive blow against the monstrous beast. Above the endless abyss, the archangel stands, wings catching the faint light, a beacon against the encroaching darkness. In his hand he clutches the key, now drained of its power, a somber testament to the battle fought. With resolute grace, he casts the broken red dragon back into the bottomless pit, its form swallowed by the void. As divine energy surges, the narrator's voice echoes, and so the red dragon was sealed within the bottomless pit, locked away for eternity. Across the world, the shadows of evil recede, leaving behind a world bathed in the golden light of a new dawn. King stands tall, a beacon of hope amidst the tranquil landscape. Around him, a shining host gathers, their faces radiant with the joy of liberation and the promise of eternal peace. The land breathes anew, vibrant and alive, reflecting the harmony now restored to its very core. The final triumph of good and the establishment of eternal peace echoes the narrator, sealing the victory in the annals of time. Beneath the boundless sky, a triumphant king surveys his dominion. His host, a shining beacon of hope, stands ready to usher in an era of unprecedented peace. The king's gaze sweeps over the world, a silent promise of protection and prosperity. The final triumph of good, the narrator proclaims, echoing in the hearts of the assembled. The establishment of eternal peace, the narrator continues, sealing the vow with unwavering conviction. Their silhouettes against the horizon, a symbol of unity in the dawn of a new age.